Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Hypermine Infinity Evolved modded server. Today's a bit of a test episode as well as a normal episode because you may be able to hear the difference in the sound. That's because me and Panda have a new mic now that we're sort of seeing how it goes. I've done a few test recordings to see how it sounds, and so far I think it's alright, but you can never really tell until it's up on YouTube. So today is sort of the episode where we're going to cover where I've been screwing around for the last 2 days with all the automation. So forget the Yes wrench, you can see we've still got all the wires running through the base, but we've mixed it up a bit. There's some new things. You see there's now a power wire running over to here. There's also ME cables connected from down there where the input hives come from, and that's because after Soap's quarry ran through and gave me all the stuff, I had loads of ore I needed to process. So I stuck a export bus onto the sag mill and an interface onto the smeltery, and I just exported all these ores, the flints there, so that I can get the bonus output and the power reduction just to help out a bit. So that's why that's there. But that totally killed my power even when I hooked this up. So this is also the time I was faffing around with the power. So we can see we'll do the cables first. There's cables going all over the place now. I've moved the controller and added another one down here because the channels, you can see on this side we've got 29 and this side we've got 17, was it? 17, way more than 32, so I needed to split them up. We've added these better barrels. The point of these is, I don't know if I can view it with any way other than the things, but these are void barrels. I got the idea from Nemsum after the tour in the last video, which I hope you guys enjoyed. So basically, if I get any refractory wax or beeswax, I think the priority is, I need to up these. I need to up the priorities on them. I forgot to do that. I did it on the beeswax one. Basically, these storage buses will let the ME system access whatever's in here, deposit and withdraw. They will basically send all the items into here, even if they're full, and any excess will be voided out, which means I won't have too much stuff hanging around like this. But unfortunately, because we have stuff in the drives, where is it? We still have loads of stacks. So I might export a load of them into a void pipe just to get rid of them, because we're never going to need 13,000 refractory wax. We're never going to need that much. So yeah, we're going to figure a way to get rid of that. So with the issue with this, setting it automatically, I had over 1,000 iron ore, which totally depleted my power, annihilated my power. So I found, with my lava generator, I could make what they called upgrades, or okay, I don't think they're called upgrades. Nope, let's go up. I didn't want to go up because there's something else that will get support on the way. Actually, if I can look in there, there we go. So in the augmentations, that's what they're called, I added these gearbox, more fuel efficiency and more energy produced at 2 times fuel consumption, and more fuel efficiency again. That was just so I could get more power from each of these dynamos. So that was good, it was working. Left it overnight, came back in the morning, there was no lava left. The power these guys were throwing out was more than the thing could keep up with. So I added a load more. I did about 12 more, 13. Yeah, there's now loads of these things. These don't have the augments in yet. I may add them, I may not. I don't need to at the moment. And then I thought, right, now our power's sorted. Left it alone again. Next day came back, there's no lava left. We've used all the lava. We ran out, and I was like, no, what's going on? And to me that meant that the way we have, actually I need to go up here, the way we have the two hives down there, the diamond and the iron, I thought I'm going to have to take these demonic bees and make a hive of them, which is going to be a pain because they require the industrial apiaries and all that, and I was like, no, why do I have to do this? But I realised after talking with Dolan for a bit, he said these apiaries are awesome because you can like, hey, simmering comb, nice, because they can have upgrades in. So, oh, okay. Ooh, I'm running low on power. Where's my power going? That's not usual. Speaking of power issues, we suddenly seem to be running out of it. What is going on? So I figured out, I'll have a look at the Hive upgrades, because at the moment I'm only using the, you're currently an input, but you have no power. You are receiving power, but it's going down quickly. Don't know why, but as long as it's running. But yeah, so I figured I'll have a look for those. So I found, this time we do need search for upgrade, the production upgrade. So I thought, they're relatively cheap. I'll make one of those and stick them each in. So I made 5, came over to one of them and shift clicked, and all 5 went in. And then I noticed, I can't really point to where it says it, but underneath its name it says maximum installed 8. Each of these can have 8. So that's 8 times 20, 160% increased production. Does increase the power, which I don't know why it's suddenly draining so quick. It wasn't the last time I was here, because we are still producing power. I don't know. Ooh, are you going back up? You're sort of fluctuating. Yeah, well, we're running. That's the important thing. So now we're getting simmering combs that are nearly constant. And by nearly constant, I mean I watched them to make sure this time. And I was watching the centrifuge, and there is nearly always 1 or 2 in here. See, there's 2. There might be a slight gap. Oh, another 2. See what I mean? There's always at least 1 in the sort of 2. And that means that this is now running. We have already 2,600 phosphor, and I only set this up this morning. So that's actually quite a lot. I may need to actually remove some of those upgrades at this rate. And just in case of munchies, I've stored 64 lava capsules here that I can stick in these if the power goes at any point. I've added more crafting terminals as well. This is a huge horrible mess that I hate, but I need to figure out where I'm going to put it. I may remove the bedroom. I may remove the bedroom to somewhere else and make this the crafting room, because this is now a crafting system as well. These have interfaces in which set the crafting terminal into there, and then you have imports to take it back into the system. I've tried to emulate Nemson's design, but something's wrong with it because he has these here. I'm not sure if I need to attach a storage bus to make sure these keep these in, because we have 21 engineering processors. We come down to here and search for engineering processor. We only have 9. We take those out and go back up. There'll still be 21 in there. So I don't know why exactly we need to, what we need to do to keep them at 64, but I can ask Nemson about that. Okay, couple more things. I've finally automated the coke engine. Found out buildcraft pipes work with it, so we're voiding out the creosote because we don't need that. And I'm just throwing in coal as I need, because again that's something I got from the quarry in vast amounts. So just throw one in, and then a few stacks into there, and that's all good. Right, sharp-eyed viewers may have noticed out here as well. That's Britannia stuff. I've started to get into Britannia because it's a mod I've never done before. People like it. I see good things about it. So I've done the basics to get the most simple things. I got the mana pool. I had Sunbloom. Don't know where they went. I didn't think they'd have spawned, but they're gone. So I need to remake them. So we might do that together. And I don't think I have the Lexica. No, I don't have the Lexica Britannia upon me. But we can go grab that. So just to catch people up with what I've done. There it is, Lexica Britannia. Boop. Flora Daybloom. It's made by putting 2 yellow, an orange and a blue. Yellow. orange. Do I have any orange? Yep. And a blue. Got loads of them left. Then I need the bucket of water and seeds. So what we're going to do is literally just do this. Shift you over. Come back outside. And I'm not sure what my goal is with Botania. I just want to get into it because it's not a mod I've done before. So place the water in there. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, seed. And we get the day bloom. Then if you right click with an empty hand, oh, once it's got water in, sorry, it'll put the same 4 things back in, and then I've just got to throw the seeds in. So we'll quickly make a few more. I don't know how many. Ooh, got to right click first, then throw it in. Oh, I'm out of orange. Okay, I'm out of orange. So I'll leave that and got 3, and I will place them here. Grab the wand of the forest, and we can see that sending mana into this. These are going to the spreader because you can see there's a small tick by their interface. So that's all working well and good. We're getting mana, and now it's basically I'm going to have to read the book and figure out where to go next, because there's things like the Endoflame, which will probably be the next thing we make, using red, brown, red mana petal, so not just normal ones, and we can use that to burn the coal. So that's just some process of getting that all set up. So I think now we're caught up with all the advancements I've made on the Hive. Been going on a little while now, so I think we'll have a little bit of a short episode because it's pretty much been long episodes recently, and like I said, it's a bit of a test of the new mic. So whoop, noisy place move away. So next episode, I think we have 3 options. One of them will be we can work on Botania. I also want to work on Filmcraft, but I might try and buy the research notes off someone for a bee rather than do that all myself, because I find it quite a boring, tedious process at this point, to be honest. The amount of times I've done it, but Botania is still new to me. I also want to get into blood magic, but later on as well. We got regen bees, so we can do blood magic quite easily. So it'll either be Botania, cleaning up the hive, and by cleaning up I mean actual decoration, because grass, rock. You're meant to be grass, you know what I mean, and we can still see cables everywhere. So the next episode may be a decorative cleanup episode as well. So let me know what you guys want to see. Feel free to leave any other comments, feedbacks, or smart remarks down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next episode to get some things done. I'm out to deliver a bee to Hector. Toodles!